list class. Yeah, using array list class, how to implement the array list class, right? What is the use of array list? In arrays, we have some disadvantages, right? Right? In array list class, we can implement this method. We have predefined methods. Using predefined method, we can use this, right? You want to insert in arrays, that is difficulty, right? To inserting element, some position. But in array list class, we have inserting also directly implemented methods are there, already defined method. We can use those methods also. Remove method also, right? See, we can remove also. We have the constructors, two constructors without fixed size, right? There is no size here. Here with the default size also, we can create an object, array list object, right? We can create two ways. And we have methods are sizes to find the size and whether it is empty or not. Add object, we can write position, which position you want to add also, we can add that position. Remove, which object you want to remove, right? That index, if I give that index object will be removed. Clear is it removes the all object. Okay, remove all earlier previous method is there. Now clear is it removes the direct method. Remove all or clear. Directly we can use that method. Okay. See, once again you check the array list methods. Java p, java dot util dot array list. Yeah, see, here remove all method is there. Instead of remove all, right, it is a boolean. Add all, it is also boolean. We can use these methods, right? Instead of this method clear, we can use clear. Okay. If we use remove method boolean, what is the boolean? Whether it is true or false, that element is removed or not. These are array list object. Array list extends abstract list and implements list and random access. What is a random access user? For example, if you want to get a first element 1 second time it has taken. If you want to take a 1 lakh element also take 1 second only, right? Clonable also, it is implemented clonable also, clonable and serializable. The object is serializable. We can store in byte stream also, right? That is serializable. It is extending serializable, right? Serializable is a marker interface. It is implementing a serializable interface. That is why, right, we can store that array list object in the file, nothing but a file, that is clonable object. Another object can be created, a copy of object. Cloning is also possible for that. Okay. These are all list properties, all methods we can call, right? This is extending list interface, right? List interface. See. Okay, what is the list interface? Extends again collection. Okay, these two methods we can access. List class, list interface method and collection interface method we can use in array list. Those all methods we can implement. Okay, now we write array list program. After that, how to display the elements, right? We can use the iterator or enumerator. Using iterator or enumerator, we can retrieve the elements. Okay, what is the iterator also? We check it first how to add the elements into the array list. Okay, class array list demo. Public static void main. Yeah. Can I create array list object? Yes. Array list al equals to new array list. Now I'm creating object. Some default size. Okay, 3 objects. For example, now I want to print the size and is empty or not. We can display those elements also. What is the size of this, right? We can print, means how many elements are there. Al dot size. We check it. And is empty or not. We can check it, that method is empty, whether elements is there or not. and that those elements I want to print the elements. Okay, how to print elements also, I'm going to print those elements also, are nothing but objects. We are going to print objects. What are the objects presented? Okay, see this elements also we are going to print. While using array list class, we need to import that package. How to import? We can import java.util.stack. Save array list demo. Array list demo.java. Once compile this, Java is a compiler. Array list demo. Array list demo.java. Compile. Java class name is what? Array list demo. Once execute here, see size is 0, true. Is it empty? Yes, true. Elements are not there. Can I add the elements? Yes, we can add the elements. Okay, how to add the elements? Al dot add of new integer of, now I'm going to integer of 10. Can I add character object? Yes, al dot add of character objects, new character of a, and al dot add of, right, we can add a new float of, we can add different objects, right. Now I'm adding float objects also, right. We added float object also. Now check it, what is size. We have given some 3 size, right. New character, one parenthesis missing here. Compile, no errors, Java array list demo. See, if I once execute, size is 3, false, empty, it's not empty now. False, elements are 10a, 4.5 is there. Now, what is the, you have given size 3. Can I add 4th element? Yes, we can add 4th element. Now, what will happen? That is a global. Whenever you added an extra element, now 3 objects is created, it creates a, right, a big array list object it creates. Now we have given the fixed size. Now what will happen, guys? See, now that array list object is created with 3 elements, 3 size, fixed 3 size, right. Now we added 3 elements. Now what is the element? 10, it is a, right. Next 4.5. Whenever if you add 4th element, al is a reference, right. This al is a reference. Now what will happen now? If we try to insert other elements, now array list object will be created, new big array list object, right. What is the size, we discuss later, right, how much it creates. Now this data will be copied here, 10 and a and 4.5. okay. Now that reference will be removed, it will point to that reference, will be removed and refer to new object. Now if I add any element, that will add here. For example, if I want to add some element, double or any float element, right, that will add here. If I add a 4th element, 4th object, there is 3 only, right. But the global property means this. Now what will happen? This is eligible for garbage collection. Okay, whenever garbage collect, see, finalize method is called, that objects will be collected by garbage collector, right. It destroys that object. Clear? Yeah, see, if you add one more element, now I am trying to add element. Can you add? Yes, you can add one more integer, new integer of, right, 5. Now I want to add 5. Now what will happen? You have given 3. If you give 4, what will happen? It increases the large array list object will be created. Okay, we are not printing, that is capacity. Okay, we can check the capacity also. Size is 4 now. We added 4 elements. Click. The same way we can remove the elements also. How to remove the elements? Al dot add. Same way al dot add we have, right? We have al dot add. Remove also is there. Remove of that position and remove of that object. If you want to remove that object, we can delete it. Okay, remove also. Index position you can give. If I give index position, that will be deleted, or directly that object also we can give, that will be deleted. Now I want to retrieve one by one element, guys. Okay, How to retrieve one by one element? We have iterator. Using iterator, see this iterator class, we can retrieve the elements one by one, right? How to retrieve? Iterator interface provides the facility of iterating the elements in forward direction only. For example, iterator interface. Java p java dot util dot iterator. Okay, what is use of iterator? Iterator works as like cursor. Okay, if we have some elements, one by one element I want. For example, in arrays we use a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, right? I want first element a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3. Then how to get the elements? In the for loop we can write. Okay, for each loop. In for each loop we retrieve. Right? Same, can I retrieve those elements or not? Right? Using iterator object we can retrieve. How to retrieve? See guys, iterator object we should create first. How to create iterator object? You want to create iterator object once check is there that iterator method is there or not. Java.util.array list. Yeah, how to retrieve one by one element? Is there iterator object or not? Does it create any method with the iterator object? If it is creating list iterator, you see you have this method, public Java iterator method. Using this iterator method, if you call this iterator method, iterator object will be created. Same like list iterator also is there. The method also. What is iterator? It provides, see, forward direction we can retrieve the elements. We have three methods: as next, next, and remove. We have as next, next, remove. These three methods we have. Java p, java dot util dot iterator. Yeah, see this. Compile from this interface. Using this interface, we can call this method as next. Whether the elements is there or not, it checks. If elements is there, then it returns true. How to get the elements? You can use next. Okay, retrieving elements. How to retrieve? Now I am going to retrieve the elements, guys. How to retrieve one by one elements? Retrieving elements using iterator interface. Okay, see this. Now I'll take iterator object, iterator I equals to, how to get, call that method al.iterator. When I call al.iterator, now iterator object will be created. Now iterator object is created. Okay, now we can call those methods. What are the methods? As next method. Okay, as next method, cursor, like it works like cursor. For example, I want to call those methods. Okay, how many elements are there? 4 elements are there. 4 times. Now how to call that method? While of, call that method I dot as next method. Okay, what is as next method? It returns true. Okay, first what is the element? 10 is there? Yes, it is true. Okay, next a is there? Yes, then it is true. I dot as next. It will move the cursor. Next 4.5, right? Right, first element as next. Where is the cursor? First cursor will be here. First element. Yeah, how to remove move the cursor? How to print that element? System.out.print and call that method I dot next. If I call that next method, then it retrieve the element one by one. First, what will happen? I dot next. First, you will get that element. It moves the cursor to next line. Then it checks this A. Yes, it is true. Then it prints the element. Next 4.5. Yes, it is true. Next 5. Yes, it is true. Then there is no element. False. Right? 4 times it returns true because it moves one by one. First empty position. Okay. After that it will be first position. Then it displays. Right? One, check the elements. How to retrieve the elements? We can retrieve one by one elements. Let's demo. We get the elements in see one by one element. First 10 A 4.5 and 5. It retrieve the elements. Okay, how to remove also we can do. What is the remove? We have that method here also. Remove method is there. Iterator object also we can remove. Okay, and in array list class also we have object. Okay, and we checked that list iterator method also is there. What is the list iterator? I will check it. Java p java.util dot list iterator. I want to check the list iterator method. Yeah, check it, list iterator. See guys, this is as next. What is as next? It moves the only forward direction. Forward direction iterator. List iterator. We can move the elements forward and both backward direction. Okay. See this as next, as previous. What is as next? Is move the cursor to next element. As previous, it goes to previous element. Like this, it will next index, previous index. Using these methods also we can retrieve the elements. Okay, if you want to change the elements also, we can change the elements. That is a list iterator. Okay, in the list iterator also we can use iterator or list iterator. Okay, this is nothing but it is extends iterator only. Those methods we can implement extends only, right? This is also interface, that is also interface. Using interface we can retrieve the elements. Okay, next class is what linked list. We discuss about a linked list, guys. Okay, what is there in the linked list? Okay, linked list also, it's a data structure. We right, that is we have some predefined methods. What are the linked list and what are the methods we have, right? In linked list,